Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing my Jeopardy March TBR. I had so much fun with my February TBR game, and that is where you can get all the rules for my Jeopardy style game. So if you are interested in that, I will leave a link in the info card up above for you. But yeah, I had so much fun doing that, and I actually could not wait to do my March TBR. So this is technically being filmed still in February, so I am not done with my February TBR. I probably won't complete all of the books that I planned on reading. I chose 7 books out of all the prompts that I did, and I have so far finished 4 of them. Hopefully I can finish at least 2 more and get it to around 6 books, but I also have had a really great reading month with other books as well. So far I've actually read 9 books, I think, this month, which is the best reading month I've had in a really long time. So even if I don't finish my February TBR, I'm still super happy and proud with my reading for February, especially because it's a shorter month. But yeah, so let's get into my March TBR. So just a quick refresher, I have 6 prompts up here, which are actually like categories. So there are 6 different genres. The miscellaneous one in the middle has other genres that I don't have a lot of, or specific books in general. There are also mixed in daily doubles in here, and if I land on one of those, I have to roll again and pick 2 books for the next prompt that I get. I also made a rule for myself where if I read all of my books, I can buy half of what the books I have read. And though I haven't technically read my entire TBR, like I said, I did read other books, I can choose 3 books for myself right now, and I already did that. So I will show you those in my wrap up when I get to that, as well as all the thoughts on the books that I have read. And like I said, hopefully I can finish more of my actual TBR. But yeah, so let's get into this. I also have another rule that I'm going to add in this. A viewer of mine, I will leave their link and name here and their link down below. A viewer of mine had suggested that my second roll that will give me the prompt in the category, if I land on a 6, because there are only 5 up here, like 5 prompts, if I land on a 6, I should have to roll again and get another prompt, like add another roll basically. So if I always do 6 rolls, and if I were to roll a 6, I have to now do 7 and get another prompt. I thought that was a really good idea, and it really ups the stakes a little bit. However, it scares me. So I'm going to do it where if I happen to roll on the second roll 6 twice, that's when I will add another roll, because I tend to roll 6s. So yeah, let's just get into this. I'm really excited to see what books and prompts I can get. Today we're going to be using Honey Girl as the base board here for my rolls. So I have my die here, and let's get into it. Category 3, so that right now is YA. And 3 again. So we have number 3 here. So that means that I'm going to go down to the 3rd prompt. Let's see what we have. I've had other people suggest other things for me to use as a sticky thing instead of tape. I'm just too lazy. Oh, my prompt is 5 stars, so that means it's a 5-star prediction that I have to choose in the YA subcategory. So let's see what I can pick. Okay, I found a book for this prompt, and it's actually an ARC. It does not come out until May, but I'm so excited for it, and it is Realm Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. So this one is already a chunky one, but I think I can really fly through it. It says on the back that it's perfect for fans of J.R.R. Tolkien and Leigh Bardugo. So I love both those authors, so I'm really excited for this. This is supposed to have like a bunch of different characters, a squire, an immortal, and a assassin, and a pirate's daughter. So I'm very excited. I think it is going to have a lot of action and adventure, and I think it might even be set in kind of like a fae world, maybe? I don't really know, but I'm very, very excited to read it, so I think it's going to be 5 stars, so that's what I'm going to choose. I just hit myself in the face, but that's what I'm going to choose for this prompt. So that's book number 1, and now that I did that, I have to get my handy dandy rest of my prompts here. Go to the YA category. This is going to be my new prompt. Didn't see it, can't look, not seeing it, but this is what the new one is going to be. Okay, book number 1 is done, so let's go into the next one. Category 1 is sci-fi, and roll 2. So I'm going down to the second prompt in sci-fi. I got another daily double. If you didn't see last month's, I got a daily double right away, so woo, great. So this means that I have to roll again, and the next roll and whatever prompt and category I get, I have to choose 2 books for that. So great, now I'm already at 7 books that I need to pick out. Let me go into my thing here and fill the prompt again. So this is the new prompt, if you can see that. That one is going up on the board. Great. Okay, so this next roll, I have to pick 2 books out for the prompt that I get. Category 2, which is romance. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. And 4. Romance and 4. Let's see what we have here. Oh, fun! Yay! Okay, this one I'm really happy about. We have arc, which means I have to pick 2 arcs that I have to read. So this one, I didn't specify if it has to be a new arc or an old one, so we're just gonna go over to my new arc shelf. I know for a fact I have 2 new arcs that I really want to get to for romances. Okay, so the 2 books that I picked for this prompt are 2 that I'm really, really excited about. Both of them come out, no, sorry, one of them comes out in March this month, and then the other one comes out in April. So the March one that I want to get to is Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. So I read Take a Hint, Dani Brown, and absolutely loved it. So I'm very, very excited to read another book about a brown sister. So I'm so excited to read that one. And then there is To Loathe and To Love by Martha Waters. This is a Regency romance that looks like it could be a retelling of some sort. Possibly. Don't know too much else about it, but I just think the cover is super cute, and I'm very, very excited to get to this one. I tend to read romances very, very quickly, so if I had to land on a daily double and then get a romance book, that's definitely what I would have been happy about. So I'm glad that I am choosing these 2. So that is roll number 2 of 6. So now we have 4 more to go. I'm going to have to write more prompts because that was the last romance. This is the last romance prompt that I have to fill up there. So hopefully I don't land on any more romances, but this is the new one. I already put the tape on it, so hopefully you can see that. Baby. My cat just stole my die. I'll be right back. Okay. I have got my dice back from my cat. She took it all the way into the other room. Great. But now we're going on to roll number 3. That's 6. I don't have to count that yet as one of the 6s that I roll because it's not on the second roll. But that is on the mystery category, which is nice because last time I did not roll a mystery category. And roll number 3. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have an arc for this one as well. You know, I don't think I actually have any arcs for mystery novels. Sorry if this has changed any at all, but my phone decided to be filled up, the storage at least, and yeah, I had to go in and delete a bunch of stuff, so I had to reset up my thing. But yes, so we were picking out a book for the mystery prompt that was ARC, and I was right, I did not have, reaching for my book, I did not have any new mystery arcs that I wanted to get to. I actually didn't have any at all. So I chose an old one that is Chestnut Man by Soren Sveistrup. But this is actually a coworker's like one of her favorite mysteries, and she has been begging me basically to read this, and I am really interested in it. So I heard from her that it's pretty creepy and messed up, and you know, I'm just excited for that. So this is an old arc, but it still fulfills the prompt of reading one. At least I will get an arc out of the way. But yes, it's going to be Chestnut Man. This is also a kind of a chunky one, so I don't know what I'm doing to myself, but this is the new one. If you can see that, just have to put tape on it and get it up there. Okay, we are going on to roll number 4 now. I have, after this one, 2 more rolls. 6 again, which is another mystery. And 2. So we're going over here. Oh no. Right. So again, now I have to add another book onto this. So I still have 3 more rolls, but this next roll I have to choose 2 books to fulfill the prompt. So that means I am reading 8 books this month instead of 6, and then I had rolled a daily double on that romance one, so now it's going to be 8. Great. So let me put another prompt up there. I think I'm gonna have to write more daily doubles out if I keep landing on them. Okay, time for a re-roll. This is roll number 4. So 5. Why does this always happen? Last month it happened too. I'm on mystery. And 6. Ooh, okay, so like I said in the beginning of this, if I roll a 6 again, I have to add another roll onto the amount of books I have to read. So that 6 does not count in the sense of choosing a prompt, but roll 3 does. So for this prompt, I have to choose 2 books for it. Standalone. Do I have 2 standalones? I don't know. I have to look. I know for a fact I do have one, and I'm scared to read it. Okay, I'm back. I actually did have 2, and I'm very scared. But first we'll go into the one that at first I wasn't like sure if it was actually a standalone, but I remember when I bought it because it was a standalone. So I also looked it up. It does have a sequel, but it is a standalone sequel, so that means this in general is a standalone. And it is The Goblin Emperor by Katherine Addison. This one is a vividly imagined fantasy of deadly court intrigue. So I remember picking it up mainly because it was a standalone, and I don't read a lot of standalone fantasies, and there aren't very many in general. So I was very interested in this one. I also actually haven't even heard too many people talk about it before, so I ended up buying this one a couple months ago, and I was very interested in it. So this one is a standalone. It does have a sequel, but it is a standalone sequel, so that means this one is a standalone. And then since I had to pick 2 books for that prompt, I chose another standalone. I'm very scared about this one. I had started to read it when I first got it and when it first came out, and I was really loving it, and then I got caught up in other things, but now it's time that I finish it. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon is a standalone, high fantasy, dragons, great fun times. I know I'm gonna love it, but it's chunky, so I'm scared. This is the new prompt that is going up there, if you can see that. Okay, great. So now we're going into the 5th roll, and again, I had rolled a 6 that one time, so if I roll another 6 on the second roll, I have to add another roll and get another prompt. So I have 2 more rolls. Here's number 5. Category 1 is sci-fi, and roll 2. So prompt number 2. Didn't I just do this one? Page number. So this just means that I have to take a random number generator and find a book that is a page number that is closest to this. I remember seeing this in other people's TBR game, so I am going to use my phone because this is my camera right now. Gonna pause it. Okay, so I will put a screen recording up here for you all since I can't actually show you with my phone because I use it, but I did pages between 100 and 400 because a majority of my sci-fi novels are between those page numbers, and I got page number 134. So that is like a breath of fresh air because that means that I am reading like a novella, and I'm very excited about that. So I actually don't have one that is very, very close to 134, but I do have one here that is 162 pages, and that is the closest I can get. A lot of my novellas are around that. So this one I chose Binti Home by Nnedi Okorafor. So this is the sequel to Binti. This is the sequel to Binti, and it is a trilogy, so there is another one after this one. I'm pretty sure this is the second one though. Either way, they are very close in page number, so I'm going to be reading this one. So thank you, random number generator, for choosing a low number for me. So I'm very excited for this. So this is the new prompt that is going up on the board. Okay, so we are on the last roll, hopefully, crossing our fingers here, for miscellaneous. That's good. And 1. Awesome. I didn't get another 6, so that means I don't have to do another roll unless it's a daily double, but we'll see. Graphic novel. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so graphic novel. For this prompt, I chose Faithless by Brian Azzarello and Maria Llovet. So this one, I have never heard of it before. I actually got it for free from my bookstore. So this one is, I think, supposed to have a lot of like sexual content and things like that. So that'll be interesting to read. It looks like it's like a fantasy one as well. But yeah, it's a graphic novel, which makes me very, very happy, so I should be able to fly through this. All right, so there you have it, everyone. These are the 8 books that I'm going to try to read in the month of March. I really hope I can do it. This month really kind of screwed me over a little bit. Lots of daily doubles there, but at least I didn't have to do an extra roll because of that new rule with the number 6 there, so that was exciting. But yeah, please comment down below and let me know if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. I would love to know. Please like this video and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!